What are we doing, Chris?
Building a studio!
That's right. So for the past several months, I've been turning this messy old room into a sparkling new music studio. So we started by cleaning it out, we took some measurements, we made some plans, and then we got to work cutting wood, drilling holes, we boarded up the windows, and then we started hanging these wooden stud beams. We then mounted metal resilient bars on top of the stud beams, and here we are being very productive. Yeah, oh well, got the grape shot in the end. There she is, look at that, perfect. So that's one wall pretty much finished, and then it was time to cut and install this soundproof insulation, which let me tell you, it's horrible stuff, it's proper itchy. But we got it done, and here you have it, all the walls and insulation finished. So then it was time for us to start putting up these acoustic plasterboards, and these are basically just to keep the room nice and soundproofed. This one was particularly satisfying to slot in place, and just generally, is it just me who finds that so satisfying to look at? Bit of destruction, ripping the door frame to bits, and then we started plastering, we sanded. That's not quite as satisfying to look at. And then it was time to get some wallpaper up. So this was my first ever attempt at putting wallpaper up, and let me tell you, it is much harder than it looks. But we managed to get it done, it went up fairly quickly. Here's a little time lapse of a full wall going up, and yeah, that was the papering done. So then it was time to throw up some paint, so I went with this grey colour, which looked really nice when it was dry, and yeah, that was the walls papered and painted. So then it was time for us to start laying the vinyl flooring. So we started off by putting down these wooden panels, bit of double-sided tape to keep the edges down, give them a trim with a Stanley knife, and there you go. Look how good that looks. Then it was time to paint some skirting boards and architraves. I'm not sure how I did this without losing a finger. Me and power tools do not go together well. But yeah, just a little satisfying shot of this piece fitting into place perfectly. And there it is finished, a nice window frame. Then it was door frame time, beautiful. Bit of glue on the skirting boards, bang them on. I wish it actually happened this quickly. Bit of caulking to finish them off, give them that professional look and make my OCD very happy. And yeah, the studio was nearly finished. Right, so this is the grand reveal. In a second, I'm going to show you the end product, the new studio, the reason I've been so inactive for the last few months, and yeah, sorry about that, but I promise you, it's all been worth it. Now, just in case you've forgotten, this is what it looked like before we started, and here's what it looks like now. So, as you can see, the studio is finished. Almost. Today, I had one final delivery, which I can't wait to build. I'm gonna do it now. Check this out. So this is a Roland TD-17KVX electronic drum kit. And for those who didn't know, I actually started off as a drummer way before I started singing. Drums are my first instrument and will forever be my first love. So here I am building the kit. It went together much easier than I thought it would, to be honest. And although you can see the instructions on the floor, I actually didn't use them all that much because it was pretty self-explanatory. So I spent the most time adjusting the positions of all the separate drums and cymbals, and it's so good that you can do that because, well, like most drummers, I am super OCD about the layout of my kit. But there it is, ready to go. I felt like a kid at Christmas, and yeah, I couldn't wait to get playing on it. So there you have it, a new drum kit, a new studio, and lots of new music on the way very, very soon. Guys, as always, thank you so much for your support, and thanks for sticking around while I've been building this studio. I know I've been super inactive, but I promise I've got lots of new music on the way. So yeah, I'll see you soon.